Welcome to another episode of Did You Know? Today we delve into an interesting and thought-provoking hypothetical scenario that probes the depths of our anthropocentric worldview. What would happen if humans suddenly disappeared from the Earth? While it may sound like a premise from a science fiction novel, pondering this scenario can reveal profound insights into our species' far-reaching impact and highlight our inherent responsibility as conscientious stewards of our planet. So, with curiosity as our compass, let's embark on this speculative journey into a world without humans. Imagine one day all 7.9 billion of us simply vanished, leaving behind a planet replete with our achievements, our errors, our structures, and our legacies. The immediate aftermath of our disappearance would be eerily silent, yet chaotic. All around the globe, human-made systems would continue their operation autonomously, at least initially. Traffic lights would continue their pattern of red, yellow, green without any vehicles to dictate. Factories would persist in production, without anyone to utilize the output. Yet these processes wouldn't last for long. The absence of human oversight would result in a catastrophic failure of the systems we've put in place to harness nuclear energy. With no humans to control the power plants, cooling processes would fail, leading to nuclear meltdowns and subsequent radiation leaks. This radioactive catastrophe would rival and even surpass the devastating events at Chernobyl and Fukushima, rendering vast areas around these sites uninhabitable for centuries, if not millennia. In stark contrast, the silence of Earth would be noticeable even from space. The ceaseless transmission of signals into the cosmic abyss would halt, representing the end of our short-lived venture as a civilization capable of interstellar communication. From a macro perspective, the cease of all human activity would result in a significant reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. Over the course of a few decades, atmospheric CO2 levels would start to decrease, resulting in a gradual reversal of global warming. The healing process of the ozone layer, already underway due to international efforts to reduce ozone-depleting substances, would accelerate without human interference. As the decades pass, nature would set about reclaiming the concrete jungles we'd left behind. Untamed vegetation would break through the cracks in the streets, invade homes and offices, and take over our once bustling metropolises. Wild animals would venture into these greened cityscapes, creating a surreal juxtaposition of the wild and the man-made. Over the centuries, our constructions would give in to the unyielding forces of nature. Steel would corrode, glass would shatter, and concrete would crumble. Iconic structures such as the Eiffel Tower, the Great Wall of China, and the pyramids might linger a little longer, their solemn silhouettes standing against the test of time. But eventually, they too would succumb to the relentless processes of erosion and decay. Our transportation systems would meet a similar fate. Without maintenance, roads and highways would disintegrate, claimed by the slow yet relentless encroachment of vegetation. Our technologically advanced vehicles would rust and degrade, their remains becoming archaeological relics of a bygone era. Ships would be claimed by the seas, and airplanes, devoid of fuel and maintenance, would remain grounded, ultimately disintegrating at the hands of time and elements. With the lights of human civilization dimmed, our night sky would undergo a dramatic transformation. Without light pollution, the Milky Way would shine in all its brilliance, a spectacular sight that most of us in the urbanized world have been deprived of. The animal kingdom would have a varied response to the sudden disappearance of humans. Some of our pets and livestock would struggle to survive in the new world, facing challenges from lack of food and vulnerability to predation. However, some might eventually adapt to their altered circumstances, resorting to their ancestral survival instincts. Over time, the ecosystems would stabilize, and the resilience of life would ensure the survival and evolution of those best suited to the post-human world. A humanless Earth would also witness the resurgence of wildlife. With human-induced threats like hunting, habitat destruction, and pollution no longer present, animal populations could recover. Endangered species might bounce back, and the ecosystem dynamics could shift in unexpected ways. The symphony of life would go on, albeit with different players and melodies. Eventually, the Earth might come full circle, returning to a state much like the pre-human era, The absence of human activity would allow the planet to recover and restore, albeit slowly, from the anthropogenic impacts it has been subjected to over the centuries. Nature, in its unfathomable wisdom, would find a way to heal, to reclaim, and to thrive. However, the lasting legacy of humanity would not be completely erased. Fossils, remnants of our cities and infrastructures, and the geological markers of our influence on the Earth's crust would serve as poignant reminders of the civilization that once was. In essence, exploring this hypothetical scenario not only gives us a profound sense of our significant impact on Earth, but also underscores the resiliency and regenerative power of nature. It's a vivid and thought-provoking reminder of our transient existence on this planet and of the indelible marks we leave behind. As we wrap up this captivating journey into the world of the hypothetical, we hope that it stirred your thoughts and incited deep reflection. If you enjoyed this exploration and wish to embark on more such intellectual adventures, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. If there's a topic that intrigues you, a question that puzzles you, or an idea that fascinates you, let us know in the comments below. Your input helps shape our journey and enrich our collective understanding. So, as we conclude this episode and set our sights on the next one, we encourage you to let your curiosity wander and your mind marvel at the wonders of our universe. Until we meet again in our next episode, keep exploring.